Hello, I'm Sheriff Rambosk, and I want to welcome you to On Scene.
Hello, my name is Steve Spell. I'm a detective from the Collier County Sheriff's Office Homicide Section, and today I'm going to talk to you about a homicide that occurred in Naples, Florida. On August 1st, 2012, the Collier County Sheriff's Office responded to 8234 Key Royal Circle in reference to a possible deceased person. When deputies arrived, they found the victim, Joseph Warren Godcharles, deceased in the master bedroom. Godcharles had been stabbed multiple times. During the initial investigation, we discovered that the residence was found unsecured by Godcharles' son, who was the reporter of this homicide. There was no evidence of a burglary, indicating Godcharles may have known his killer. Godcharles was killed sometime between 8:24 p.m. on July 31st, 2012, which is the time he used his key code to enter his gated community, and 9:16 a.m. August 1st, 2012, when deputies were dispatched to the scene. Godcharles was a 48-year-old drugstore manager who enjoyed taking the high-speed ferry to Key West and appeared to be well-liked by everyone who met him. Everybody we interviewed said he's the nicest guy you'd ever want to meet. Unfortunately, someone wanted him dead. We have interviewed several witnesses during the course of this investigation, and we are asking for your help. If anyone saw or heard anything during the time of this incident or has any information that would assist us in this case, please contact the Collier County Sheriff's Office at 239-252-9300.
Hello, my name is Corporal Armando Izguerra from the Collier County Sheriff's Office Youth Relations Bureau. I want to remind all drivers to pay special attention to students, school buses, bicyclists, and school zones. Watch for the posted speed limit signs and flashing lights at school zones. If a crossing guard is present, make sure you are prepared to stop to allow the students to safely cross the road. When approaching a school bus, remember that flashing yellow lights indicate that the bus is preparing to stop. Red flashing lights and extended stop arms indicate that the bus has stopped and students are getting on or off the bus. On undivided roadways with no physical barriers or medians, vehicles must stop on both sides of the roadway. As a driver, one of the most important things that you can do to protect students in the school zone is to slow down. By staying alert and obeying all traffic laws, we can do our part to protect all students.
We're the Collier County Sheriff's Office SWAT team in Naples, Florida. We were called out by our Chief, Jim Bloom, to participate in the ALS Ice Water Bucket Challenge. Before we get started, we'd like to nominate the following groups: the Naples High School football team, the Naples Police Department SWAT team, the Lee County Sheriff's Office SWAT team, the Fort Myers Police Department SWAT team, the Cape Coral Police Department SWAT team, and the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office SWAT team, and finally the Pennsylvania State Police Training Academy in Hershey, Pennsylvania staff.
Honor! Run! Woo! Woo!
Hi, I'm Corporal Dave Shar. Been working with the Sheriff's Office for about 11 years now. Started out as a jail assistant, which is a clerk position. Transferred to corrections, a certified position at the Naples Jail Center. And currently 6 years in road patrol and assigned to East Naples District 3. I enjoyed road patrol for the old adage of protecting and serving. Whether it's helping a disabled vehicle on the side of the road or going to a major family crisis that I need to restore peace or take appropriate action, my rewards in getting everything done and getting people assisted. I'm also part of the Honor Guard and participate in events throughout the county and throughout the state sometimes in presentation of our colors for the national anthem, opening ceremonies or dignitaries coming in. That's always fulfilling and a real neat event to do. I'm also part of the ERT team, which is an emergency response team, and we are subject to call outs for search and rescues of missing people, endangered people, as well as participating in the Tampa Republican National Convention and assisting with possible riot control if needed. On the shot. 4051 Davis and Santa Barbara.
Coming up on radio and Santa Barbara.
We responded to a burglary alarm. We had the alarm go off. The resident isn't home, unable to be contacted. We arrive on scene and we check out all the points of entry. All the doors are secure. There's no signs of forced entry. Went throughout the perimeter of the house. And now we're writing a false alarm warning, given the fact that there was no entry made. And it's more of a reason for these alarms is to make the owner aware that they might have an issue with their alarm or some sort of activation in that retrospect, and have their alarm company come and check out their system.
Hello, my name is Corporal Jeff Farringer with the Collier County Sheriff's Office here in Naples, Florida. Today we're doing a simulation on how to get out of a sinking vehicle. The Collier County Sheriff's Office dive team divers are in these cars. We're showing you that the #1 way to get out of this vehicle is get the window down and simply get out of the vehicle. Statistics show that tragically, every year hundreds of people die in vehicles that are submerged underwater. Drowning in a submerged vehicle is actually the #1 cause of death in single vehicle car accidents. The sad point is that people who find themselves in a submerged vehicle will try to call 911 or get on their cell phone for some type of a rescue request instead of rescuing themselves out of that vehicle by promptly getting the window down and getting out of the vehicle. If you should find yourself with your vehicle in a body of water, the thing that you have to realize is these vehicles do not sink immediately. They will float sometimes for more than a minute, which gives you ample amount of time to get the window down and get out of the vehicle. Now, I know what you're saying. Your vehicle is electric windows. Most are nowadays, of course. We have found that the electrical systems on these vehicles will last for quite a long period of time before they end up shutting down. You will find most of the time that you can roll the window down, an electric window, simply by pushing the button like you would. You have to not delay your escape from this sinking vehicle while it's still floating on the surface. You unhook your seatbelt, you roll the window down. If you have children in the vehicle, get your oldest child out first, have him or her hold on to that vehicle, hand any other children out to your oldest child, and then you exit out the window yourself. Something that you need to realize is that these vehicles, as heavy as they are, will float in a very shallow body of water. What happens quite often is a canal like you see behind me will flood because of heavy rains. You'll find yourself on a roadway which is only 6 or 8 inches, 10 inches deep. Your vehicle will come off the surface of the roadway and start to float. And if the current and the wind are in the wrong direction, you can find yourself going from 6, 8, 10 inches of water into 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 feet of water. If you find yourself in any type of a situation with a vehicle that's floating, you got to get that window rolled down promptly and be prepared to exit that vehicle immediately. On our training today, what you'll see is we use window punches, simple tools designed to break out window glass. One of our divers on the driver's side, and you'll see on this video, went into the water and proceeded to use a window punch. Now, the window punch was successful. It was a very short period of time, but he had to click the punch several times to get the glass to break. That is normal. Do not give up on the tool you're using. It will break the glass. Our same diver then proceeded to use a hammer to break out a different window, and he found it difficult in the submerged vehicle to keep himself steady because he was being pushed around, but he was able to swing that hammer. The thing to learn here is that the window punch used properly and quickly is a very effective tool if your electrical system fails on that car. But time is your enemy on these things. Do not delay getting that seatbelt unhooked, getting that window down, and getting everybody out of that car as soon as possible. There is no air bubble. There is no magic opening the door. The last thing in the world you want to do is open the door of this vehicle, if it was even possible to open the door because of the water pressure. If you get that door open, you are going to flood that vehicle so much quicker as that door comes open. One of the tools we use today to break the window is this rescue tool, which is actually a window punch. Now, it's a combined window punch and a razor blade edge. So on the rare chance, if you had to cut the seatbelt, this part of the tool will cut the seatbelt. This tool comes with a key ring holder. A lot of people will actually hang this on their key ring and have it with them at all times. If you have the type of vehicle that's a push button start, you don't have a readily accessible key, you can also take a zip tie and you can hang this from your rearview mirror. So it's right in front if you ever need it. You simply pull it off and it's good to go. For more information, or if you have any questions about vehicle submersion, please call the Collier County Sheriff's Office, 252-9300.
We hope you've enjoyed our program, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you for being our partner for a safe community.